Here's a quote. Calling all bots and trolls, Elon Musk challenging fake Twitter accounts, promising to shut down scammers ahead of relaunch of Twitter Blue today. Users can subscribe for a blue check mark for either $8 on the web or $11 on iOS. Musk also confirming to increase the maximum tweet length limit from 280 to 4,000 characters. I mean, it's good. Yeah, that's a totally different website. Yeah. Here to react, the host of Varney and Company, American Built, on Fox Business. More on that later. Stuart Varney. Stuart, first off, we're going to have to shell out some money if we want our blue check marks.
Yes, $8 a month. I mean, if you're using an iPhone, I think it's $11 a month. If you do a business show, if you're commenting on business news, you cannot ignore Elon Musk. He makes headlines every single day. He loves to be the center of attention. He's a major leagues disruptor. He's got 3 headlines today. First of all, as you suggested, he's going to reform or revamp Twitter Blue. It launches today. $8 a month, $11 if you've got an iPhone. 280 characters, no, 4,000 characters. So that's the revamp of Twitter Blue. OK, fair enough. That's just a technical thing. The second headline is Musk says he wants his personal pronouns, he's stated his pronouns, prosecute Fauci. Yeah. And he promises more to come from the COVID files. That could be a blockbuster. That's a huge headline. But the biggest of all, in my opinion, is he says that these Twitter files show that Michelle Obama had a hand in getting Trump dumped from Twitter. Can you believe that?
January 6th, he made sure that you have to ban him right away. Well, I thought she was not involved in politics. I thought she was like above it. She was just in a garden. She doesn't want to be a... What is she putting her hand on the scale for?
But these files reveal conversations between Twitter executives and government officials. As if in some way the government is weekly meetings. They're saying, hey, how about this? How about that? Why you do this, do that? That's collusion of the highest order. Some would say conspiracy to defraud voters of the information they need right before an election.
And I imagine some of these doctors, the Stanford doctors and others that have been banned and been suspended, they're filing lawsuits. They want to get to the bottom of this anyway, regardless whether Elon Musk bought it or not.
I'd like to see what happens when Facebook comes clean, if they ever do come clean about what's been manipulated there. But what you've got here is big government, big media, and Twitter executives all getting together to conspire to deprive voters of political information right before an election. That is a blockbuster.
Right.
And Musk is right in the middle of this thing. Now, look, some people say he's distracted by what's going on at Twitter and that he's not taking care of Tesla. I think the man should be given a medal. Case closed.
Right. He wants to put your chips in brains. He also wants to get you to space, and he also wants you to drive an electric car. Meanwhile, he also wants to purify social media. Besides that, that's a pretty big thing to do list on a daily basis. So American Built, I'm sure that Elon Musk watches. Who knows? He's going to be featured on it sooner or later.
Yes, he is.
Who do you have this week?
Bay Area Rapid Transit, 9 o'clock tonight. BART, the San Francisco Bay Area Rapid Transit System. How they built an extensive system in earthquake country.
Yeah, by the way, we can't play the clip. I have to pay you $8 to pay this clip, or is it still free for today?
It's free for today.
All right, so let's watch.
They didn't know what the answer was then. They were inventing it.
They were developing technologies as they went.
How they built the BART.
There were so many times when it could have gone south.
The Bay Area Rapid Transit.
9 o'clock tonight on Fox Business.
When the Bay Area was actually working. It's not right now.
Back in the day.
All right, Stuart, I look forward to seeing all your shows.
Thank you, Brian.
All right.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.